Greetings children, this is Viva questions for class 12 English project. The expected questions. What are the questions that a student can expect from the examiner? Viva board. That is what we are going to look into this video. How to face a Viva. Let's move. The steps. First, before you enter the Viva room, ask permission to enter the Viva board. It could be internal examiner or external one. You can ask, may I come in sir, or may I come in madam. Once you are permitted, you can get into the room. Greet the Viva board members. If it is only one member, if it is your internal examiner or external examiner, greet him. Good morning, or whatever time that you are taking that Viva, you have to greet accordingly. Or you can simply say greeting ma'am or greeting sir. And next, you will be asked to sit. The examiner will ask you to sit. Then taking the seat, and in return you have to say thank you. Thank you ma'am or thank you sir. Saying this, you can sit at your assigned seat. When you are asked to hand over the portfolio, you can give the portfolio by saying this is my project portfolio sir, or this is my project portfolio ma'am. Then he or she will look and go through it. Once they get it, they will go through it quickly. Then step 2, questions. What are the questions that you can expect? Viva member, could you please give a summary of your project? This may be the first question. Could you please give a summary of your project? Explain the title, what you have done, and the objectives of the project in 1 minute. Within 1 minute, you have to give the title and the main objectives of the project. To take it more effective, tell the teacher 1 or 2 situations in the project where you really felt challenging to complete it. 1 or 2 occasions that you have faced as challenging ones, you can narrate here. Or special emphasis will be given at some points in the development of the project. That makes the examiner believe in your project and your effort. The next question you can expect from the Viva member is, what did you find in the project? Another usual or common question that you can find is, what did you find in the project? What is your finding? Or you can expect questions like, what did you find in the project? What's your findings? Or tell me about your project. These are some of the questions you can expect. The ultimate aim of the project is, you have to tell the examiner the ultimate aim. That is something you want to find out through that project, that you have to tell. And to conclusion with some research. What is the conclusion of your research that you have to tell your examiner? Here you explain the result of your project. What is the ultimate result? Why you conducted this project? And what is the finding that you have to tell here? If it is an interview based project, after analyzing the interviews, what are the outcomes of it? You have to explain. So why did you conduct this interview and what is its outcome? That you have to explain here. Or if it is a lesson based project, what conclusion in which you reached with your research question should be explained. So with your thematic study of the project, and what is the conclusion at which you finally arrived, that you have to explain to your examiner. That makes him believe that you have really done this project well. Come to the next section of questions. Why did you pick this topic for the project? Another expected question. Why did you pick this topic for the project? You can answer something like that. This topic gave me ample opportunity to listen and speak. Moreover, I have treated a current burning issue or a future prospect in the project. It helped me to come to know about different aspects of the subject. This project would help me to the findings of, then you can number 2 or 3 findings here in the example. So why did you pick this topic for the project? That is another expected question at the Viva board. The next, what do you think is the highlight of this project? What is the highlight? Then you need to tell the highlight point here. For instance, if you done a project based on any theme of the lesson, you have to mention the theme you have taken for your project and how you have related the theme with your project findings. So the theme and your findings should be explained there. Why do you think is the highlight of this project? So what is the highlight? So something, the objective of the project that you have to tell here. Then can you mention one shortcoming of this project? Another question that you can expect from the examiner is some shortcoming of this project. If you are able to tell the defects of your project, you are considered able to judge the project work properly. So if you can find out the drawbacks of your project, it says that you can analyze and understand the project. Then why did you try to rectify it? Here you can expect another follow-up question. Then why did you try to rectify it? Then you can answer like this. I am on the finishing point. Notice this. So a resubmission seemed affecting my further studies, especially other subjects. Yet due weightage is given to the project. Like that you can write here. Then next question, how do you see your project interview experience contributing to your language skills? Another question you can expect. If I sum up it in a single phrase, enriching and fruitful. That is what you can say about your experience. I met with a lot of people and conversed with them in the target language. Also, I listened to many foreign accent video programs for the project. All of these are good experience for me and helped me to expose myself in the target language ambience. So this is the ultimate aim of the project. So you should say something related with speaking and listening exercises that you have gone through. Now come to the next question. What components are essential in an effective ASL project? You can answer like this. First of all, to set a research-based topic. Many may find difficult to select a research topic. Some elements of findings and analysis should be there to make it a project. Listen to and speak with others are other components of an effective ASL project. All of these are well followed in my project work. So this is the essential components to make an effective ASL project. So all these you can mention to the examiner. Come to the next one. How do you support ASL students who may be struggling to grasp new concepts? Another question you can expect. I extend my support to them as such as I could and can. So many possible topics and themes we discussed in our class for pupils who are less resourceful. So that is your contribution for supporting ASL students in your classroom. You can mention something like this. Come to the next question. What sets the ASL learning environment apart from the general education classroom? So you have to give your experience of conducting this project. Unlike the general classroom, ASL project work gave me an ample opportunity to meet people, interact with them, sometimes enact a play or listen to documentaries and so on. What is most suitable for your project? One or two things you have to mention there. We can't compare the experience with the general classroom teaching. Actually, the experience that you have got from this project work can't be compared with the classroom experience. Next question. Can you give a short history of your project work? So, history of your project work. Look at the answer. Just after the first 10 exam, I have chosen 3 topics for my project and get permission from my guide. Later, I started thinking over the topic and collected materials that support my listening and speaking ability. Setting the objective was challenging. Finally, I succeeded in it. Once the objective is done, the report gets shaped as it is. So this is the simple history that you have prepared or that you have gone through in the process of this project work. From the selection of topic, then submitting it to the teacher and thinking over the project and the objectives, everything you can mention here. Then look at the next question. Can you throw light on the action plan of your project? So action plan is another section of your project. A question can be asked related with the action plan. What were the action plans you explained in the project you can give here? So the action plan you should give a special emphasis, a special attention, because you have to explain your action plan in the Viva. The next, do you have any questions left over about your project? So many questions you might have with you, and some of them you might have left out. So you can say that some unattended aspect of your project you can mention here that you left over because to limit the word limit. Some extra questions you should prepare with you to give a question like this. Okay. Then next, why did you choose this topic for the project? Another expected question. Why did you choose this topic? I thought some hope for invention and finding in the topic, like the finding in it. Then you can explain your findings in the project. It also gave me plenty opportunity to converse with the people and listen to many programs. So these are the possibilities by which you have chosen this topic for the project, or any other special purpose or aim that you can explain here. The next question you can expect is, what do you think makes it a good project? I think the topic and its findings make it a good project. Moreover, it was a genuine effort to find out something and get pleasure of finding it out. So something like that you can say here. Then questions particular to the project. So the particular project, some questions you can expect from the particular project also. What type of project that you have done and the project questions that you can expect. Is it a textual based project or a sovereign project? Something like this can be asked. Whether it is a textual based project or a sovereign. Sovereign means individual type of project. What prompted you to choose this topic? So your interest in the topic. Can you explain the title? Another question. What is the meaning of the title? What is the significance of this title? Then thematic questions you can expect. Look at that. Interview questions. What are the questions that you have used for interviewing people if it is an interview based project? How do you meet these people? Another question. And how many people you interviewed? What are the programs you watched to prepare the project? These are all questions you can expect. If it is a pair project, what is your contribution in the project? Each one's contribution can be asked if it is a pair project or a group project. If it is a group project, who is the leader of this project and what did he do? And who is the leader and what he contributed for the project? It can be asked. Then as a group, you engage in a group discussion about the project. Sometimes the examiner may make you as a group and ask you to make a discussion about the project. That also you can expect. How do your companions help you for the completion of the project? So the contribution of each one with the group project. Then do you find this topic interesting? If so, why? And questions like this can be expected from the Viva board. For more such Viva based questions, especially for class 12 Cbse students, Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. You can expect more Viva based questions in the coming videos. Thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget to thumbs up.